Greetings everyone. In this video we'll be looking on how to join bricks with the concrete. So I'll explain for you because there are different ways of joining the bricks in order to create the wall of the building. So the first way to do this thing to join the bricks, if you are joining the bricks, remember the length of a brick, this side, actually the breadth, this side of the brick is half of the breadth. So the breadth here, the breadth here, the side is half of the breadth of a block. Height is half. So other people, they just from the foundation, they use this way to join the bricks. They placed one brick this way. Let me say the building at the end, you must come with a building like this one. So for this portion here, from the foundation, they join it like this. They see that these are the bricks, these are the bricks, these are the bricks. Then on the second line, they join the bricks like this. On the first one, they do this, then they join the brick like this, join the brick like this, join the brick like this, and then on the third line, this is the first line. And the second line here. Then on the third line, they join brick like this. Here there's a brick as well. They join the brick like this. Let's see the fourth one. So on this is the third line. So on the fourth line, they repeat the first line. They do the same way as on the first line. And on the last line, they just do this. The side that is the what? It has the holes within the brick. It's face sideways. So it doesn't face upward, but it face sideways. And after that, you have also to calculate the amount. You have to calculate the amount of concrete, you have to calculate the amount of concrete required, and also prevent the what? Wastage. Yes, calculate the amount of the cement required, the concrete required that you will use when you are joining those bricks. After calculating that amount of the concrete required, then start using the machines that supply the cement. Then use the cement to use that concrete to mix it, in order to join those bricks, in order to create the whole of that particular type of project. I'll show you an example of what I'm explaining here, of a building that is being created using this way of joining the bricks.
that's in the right spot. That's essentially where I want to have it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to block this one down. Just put a bit of mud on the back of the brick. Just creates an angle so that the brick will sit forward and it'll hold the line down for me. Now you've got to be very gentle when you do this because you can actually knock the brick and then you'll lose where you're at. Now I'm right to lay this first course. Now this bed is a lot bigger than it would normally be, so I'm going to need a little bit extra mud on the bottom. So you take up this much mud for buttering a brick, and then just flick it back onto the trowel till it settles, and then it stays onto the trowel nicely. Just a good strike and push down like you're buttering a piece of bread, essentially. So push that down, you want about that much on there, and what that's going to do is enable us to get the front and the back, and it'll have something to adhere to. So there you go, she's ready to go. So this comes up, we'll take him away, and then what we need to do is just fill that in, continue on with our bond. So what we're going to be left with here will be a 3/4. So I've got a little notch there. Now what I want to do is make sure I've got my glasses on because chips can fly up and cause some problems with a hitch in the eye. So nice and gentle as you're hitting it. Crack starts to appear and there you go. Now because I've had to lift up the line on those last 2 bricks, I'll just check from a level just on top, which it should be pretty good, and it is. Just checking through the front as well. That's no worries. So now that we've laid our first course, we need to go back to where we were before so that we get our level line again. So we're coming back up to here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. We'll go back to our other end. We'll do the same. So we're sitting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, level line. So now that I'm laying this next dummy brick, I can actually lay this so that it's going to be in bond when I sit it in. So what I want to do is make sure that that perp underneath is sitting in the middle of this brick, which it just about is right now. Now I'm just using my eye to eye down the face of that. I will check that, but I'll do that first. I'll check. So we're getting very close now. So this isn't essential to do this in 2 courses or in 3 courses because we've got another 5 above the line. We've got 6 above this. So if we grab 2 mil each course, we'll have it by the top. So you don't want to have a big massive bed at the bottom and then go from there. Okay, so that's safe to go down again now.
Okay guys, other people they just use a different method. They just use 1 brick. No, it's okay, and they use 1 brick. The brick don't go by 2. They use 1 brick at the concrete and use 1 brick at the concrete. Use 1 brick until the completion of the first line, and then the second line they do the same. They use 1 brick, but this one it doesn't face the horizontal, but it is facing sideways. So they use 1 brick. And at concrete they use 1 brick, at concrete use 1 brick, at concrete until the completion of the second line. And then on the third line they do the same. They don't use 2 bricks. So there are different ways of joining the bricks in construction. So what I would like to advise you to do is to learn how to join the bricks, the cement, how to join the bricks using the cement, concrete, using cement, and learn how to mix the cement. And then I'll also advise you to do a practical work in this thing. Once you have got that knowledge, then do the practical work in order to gain more experience when it comes to creating the walls of the building using the bricks. Keep improving until you become the best when it comes to creating a particular type of project using the bricks. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you click the like button and also subscribe for more videos. Sharp.